Hey everyone, I'm back and I'm back with another makeup tutorial, and today's tutorial is going to be using the Wet n Wild palette, and this one is in Blue Had Me at Hello. I used this side of the palette today, and this is the eye look that I came up with. This was actually requested by a subscriber to use this palette in a tutorial, so here it is. And I also got inspired by these Peacock earrings that I got at Forever 21. You guys probably seen these in my Forever 21 haul. So with that said, if you guys are still interested in this look, then go ahead and keep on watching. Here's the look that I came up with. Now let's go ahead and get started on this eye. I already prepped it with Painteryly Paint Pot by MAC. And it looks like this. So now we're going to start off and take a MAC 252 brush. You could use any brush that you have, but this is just the brush that I will be using today. And as always, I use this in all of my tutorials, and it looks like this. And we will be taking or using the Blue Had Me at Hello palette by Wet n Wild, and we'll be using this side of the palette, but I will be taking this color as my brow bone color. You don't want to take too much of that, just a bit, just enough to give it that shine. And you can also bring it down just a bit, because we'll be putting another color onto the eyelid. Alright, so now taking this color right here, we will be patting this color onto the eyelid and onto the tear duct. Taking a MAC 217 brush, we will be using this teal green color in the palette, and we'll be applying that on the corner crease. Always keep a blending brush handy, just so that you could blend everything out. As you can see, I took the color a bit higher onto the crease bone. So now I'm going to take a MAC 266 brush and it looks like this. It's very pointy at the tip of the brush. I will be taking that dark blue color in the palette and applying that on top of this teal color. And you want to lightly add this. You don't want it to overpower that teal color that we just put on. With the same 266 brush, I'll be taking that black, which is the last color in the palette, and I'll be putting that right on top of it. Make sure it's even with the other side. and blend any harsh lines that you may see. This is basically the eyeshadow done. So I'm going to take my eyelash curler and curl my lashes. Using my L'Oreal Carbon Black Linear Liquid Liner, I'm going to apply a coat onto the top of the eyelid. Taking L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara in Carbon Black, I'm going to apply a coat onto the lashes. As always, using MAC's Feline Khol pencil, I will be tightlining the top of my eye and the bottom lash line as well. Using Creme Lashes in number 47, it looks like this, and my Duo Adhesive Glue, and this is the dark tone. I will be applying these lashes. Taking MAC's pencil brush in number 219, we will be applying that same teal color in the palette onto the bottom of the lash line. And on top of that, you want to add that black glitter color as well on top of it. Like so. I'm going to clean up a bit at the bottom of the eye using my MAC Select Sheer or Select Cover Up Concealer, and this one is in NC 30, and I'm using a MAC 224 brush. And I'm just going to take a dot of that onto the bottom of the eye. By doing this step, it also gives it that brighter effect. The eye is pretty much done. Now let me go ahead and show you what I did on the face. If you guys watched my last haul, I featured these in that video, and it's the bronzer from Physicians Formula. I'll be applying this as my bronzer or my contouring with my MAC 168, and what I'm doing is just dabbing it onto the little pearls or whatever balls and using that to contour. Now for the blush, using a MAC 129, I will be taking Melba by MAC and applying that on top of my contour and a bit onto the apples of the cheek. For my highlight, I'll be using Pink Power MSF from the Wonder Woman collection, using a MAC 116 brush. This is just a smaller version of the 129. I'll be taking the top color and applying that above my cheekbone. Now for the lips, I used a pretty simple color, or what I always use is Cherish by MAC. And it looks like this. I went light on the lips only because the eye look is pretty dramatic, so you don't want to put too much onto the lip where it's overpowering or just not going with the eyes. And on top of that, I'm using the Hypershine Gloss by e.l.f. And I also featured this in my recent haul video. And this is just a twist applicator with the brush tip. And I'll just be applying a bit of that. I really like this lip gloss. It's only $1 and it's not sticky. And it doesn't have that weird lip gloss taste to it. And I think that is the finished look, you guys. If you guys have any questions on the products that I used, please feel free to leave it down below. Again, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.